everybody. Welcome to McKelvey Ballpark. Today's semifinal Babe Ruth playoff game between the visiting team, Independent Order of Oddfellows, and the home team, Helming's Auto Repair. I'm Paul Cunningham. Flying solo today as the mailman Terry Ward called in sick very, very late, which is not unexpected of a former mailman. Quickly, we'll go through the batting order for the visiting team, Independent Order of Oddfellows. They will lead off their shortstop, Jackson Higley. He'll be followed by second baseman Ethan Jean. Koa Elapides is a center fielder, batting third. Nick Weems will bat fourth at first base. Brendan Ing, the catcher, will bat fifth. Ryan Buckner, the extra hitter, will bat in the sixth spot. Andy Blakely, third baseman, will bat seventh. Johnny Eisenstadt, the pitcher, will bat eighth. Nathan Martinez is in left field, and he will bat ninth. And batting 10th is right fielder Chris Ty. Defensively for Helming's Auto Repair, they will start Anthony Matrulis in left. Johnson Koo is their center fielder. Cameron Avery is in right. Around the infield, Jack Maloney is at first base. Josh Takahara is at second. Chris Liang is the third baseman. Taylor Music is the shortstop. Philip Carey behind the plate. And on the mound for Helming's Auto Repair is Mac Chelly. We're just about to get underway here. Beautiful day at McKelvey. The winner of this game will advance to the Babe Ruth title game against the Eagles Club. A winner-take-all to follow this ball game. So whoever wins this game is going to have a long day of baseball, having to win a doubleheader if they want to come back and win it. Jackson Higley, first pitch swinging, lifts one into center field, but drifting over there to make the catch is Johnson Koo for out number one. So one away, one pitch, one out. And the batter will be second baseman Ethan Jean. Shot of Higley on his way back to the dugout. Jumped on that first pitch, but Johnson Koo has a lot of range out in center field and did a nice job tracking that one down. Pitch from Chelly is outside for a ball, 1-0. Outside again, 2-0 the count. Our home plate umpire has on the back of his hat the word umpire. So that's how he identifies himself. Pitch at the knees for a strike, 2-1. One out, nobody on, just underway here at McKelvey Park. Pitch rides in high to Jean. He takes it for ball three. 3-1 the count. Fouled up. Count runs full. Mac Chelly on the hill. Catcher is Philip Carey. Carey, a very versatile athlete. He can play outfield and catch. Can go to the mound. He does a lot of little things for manager Matt Nippes. Good ball player. Pitch from Chelly lifted into center field. Johnson Koo drifts under this one also and is there to make the catch for out number two. So Ayuf picking on the center fielder, and he is up for the job so far. Two away, and the batter will be center fielder Koa Elapides. Koa hit a home run in the game last night that IOOF won to advance to this game. As a coach or manager, you always worry that once they hit one, they think that they get anxious to hit another one and they overswing. But we'll see how he does today. He takes the first pitch high for ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Mac Chelly works quickly on the mound. Kind of an excuse me swing there with a One strike count. He's shaking his head at himself. I don't blame him. 1-2 the count now. Koa the type of player that he can have an ugly swing like that, and then he'll come back and just lace the ball somewhere. Ooh, strike 3 called at the letters. Koa thought it was a little up. So did I. But it's the umpire that call that matters. Here's another look at it. We'll take a look at it from the center field camera. And from center field, it looks just like a strike. So good call by the umpire. Down goes IWF in the top of the first. We've played a half inning. IWF nothing, and Helming's Auto Repair coming to bat. Shot of some of the crowd here, finding shade at McKelvey on a rather warm day, but it is summer, so you expect warm days. The batting order for Helming's Auto Repair will be Johnson Koo, their center fielder, will lead off. Philip Carey, catcher, will bat second. Mac Chelly, the pitcher, bats third. Jack Maloney at first base will bat fourth. Anthony Matrulis, the left fielder, will bat fifth. Taylor Music, shortstop, will bat sixth. Chris Liang, third baseman, will bat seventh. Josh Takahara, the second baseman, will bat eighth. Cameron Avery will be in right field and bat ninth. And Ross Avery is the extra hitter in the number 10 spot for Helming's. Defensively for IWF, Nathan Martinez is in left. Koa Elapides is in center field. Chris Ty is in right field. Nick Weems is at first base. Ethan Jean is at second. Andy Blakely is the third baseman. Jackson Higley is the shortstop. Brendan Ing is behind the plate, and on the mound is Johnny Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt, who was pitched more for IWF in the second half of the season, didn't pitch a lot the first half, but came in and showed that he could throw strikes. Not overpowering, but he makes him hit the ball just like that. Ethan Jean gobbles it up, throws to first, and retires Johnson Koo on the 4-3. So one pitch, one out. The strategy for IWF today was to try to bring in someone who isn't an overpowering pitcher but pitches to contact, and that's the kind of pitcher Eisenstadt is. And the hope is to put a good defense behind him and try to keep Helmings from scoring. They're a very potent team. They've got batters from top to bottom in their batting order. So first pitch on the inside corner for a strike to Philip Carey. One on one to count. Eisenstadt ready. Pitch is chopped down the third base line and foul. Blakely takes it, quickly gets it back to Eisenstadt. 1-2 the count. So Eisenstadt doing what Coach Baldo Martinez was hoping he would do, and that is get ahead in the count and make them have to swing to protect. 2-2 the count. Carey, not the biggest kid on the team, but he's got some good pop in that bat. When he gets a hold of it, he can get it to go. Blakely comes across and cuts it off, throws on to first base in time to retire Carey. 2 away. And the batter will be pitcher Mac Chelly. As opposed to Philip Carey, Mac Chelly is huge. Chelly has the ability and the power to go ahead and take one out of the ballpark. He's a very, very good hitter. First pitch swinging, chops this one towards Jackson Higley. Higley has it, pumps and throws across the diamond in time to retire Chelly, and both pitchers come out and put up quick 1, 2, 3 innings. We've played one complete. There's no score. Sign here at McKelvey. That's for the Little League field. The score booth and snack shack across the way for Little League. They share the complex here with Babe Ruth here in the heart of Mountain View, California. No truth to the rumor they're going to recall it Google View. It's still Mountain View. First pitch swinging is Nick Weems. He hits that one to left field, and Matrulis took an interesting route on the ball, but eventually got out there to make the catch as Nick Weems was first pitch swinging and hit one out towards left field. Another shot of it. You'll see Anthony Matrulis start in a little bit, then go to his right a little bit, then go back a little bit, and finally make the catch. As we used to say when I was a kid, nice route, Magellan. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. But as long as you catch it, that's all that matters. It's the end result. Batter is Brendan Ing, the catcher for IOOF. Pitch rides in high. 1-1 the count. Hang reaches for one outside the strike zone. Looked like that was up. And fouls it back. 1-2 the count. You don't want to help a pitcher like Mac Chelly. He's a hard thrower, but you want to try to get him from the stretch. Try to get a base runner to get him out of a rhythm. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and down goes Ing. Ing thought it was a little bit outside, but if you swing at one that's high in the strike zone, when the one on the corner comes on the outside, he's going to go ahead and ring you up too. So 2 away, and Ryan Buckner, the EH, steps in for IOOF, and he takes outside ball 1. Similar pitch, different call, 1-1 the count. Pitch is down. Chelly tried to come right over the top on that one. 2-1 the count to Buckner. Buckner battling through a pulled hamstring. 3-1 the count. IOOF kind of limping into this ball game. They've lost one of their better players in Matt Truscott, who broke his thumb a couple of weeks ago for him, and then Buckner, who usually starts in the field for them, usually isn't an extra hitter, is forced into that role due to some hamstring issues. Ball 4, Buckner's aboard. And the batter will be third baseman Andy Blakely. IOOF also missing one of their normal starting outfielders, and Jonathan Lopez, who's on his way cross country on a trip with his grandfather, so we wish him well in that. I know IOOF wishes he was here. Hit towards third and through the wickets as it gets past Liang and out into left field. And just like that, IOOF has something going here with 2 outs. Andy Blakely first pitch swinging. That'll be an E5. Another look at it. Took a hop. Liang got over in front of it, but then didn't get the glove down, and it took a hop through his legs. So first and second, 2 outs, and the batter is the pitcher, Johnny Eisenstadt. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Buckner on his way to third, and he gingerly gets into the base. So a single now could potentially play 2 runs for IOOF. Helming's Auto Repair, on the other hand, cruised through the regular season, winning the title. They did have to play a little bit against Colonial. This one's popped towards first base, and we'll finish that story later as Eisenstadt is out for out number 3, and that will do it for IOOF in the top of the second. We've played 1.5, no score.
KMVT15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
Shot of some of the crowd here today for this semifinal match. Johnny Eisenstadt on the hill, ready to go here in the bottom of the second inning. He will face Jack Maloney, Anthony Matrulis, and Taylor Music. First pitch is a line drive up the middle and into center field for a base hit. So the first hit of the game by either team. Another look at it, and a nice job by Maloney. Just going right back up the middle. Pitch is low for a ball. Ing blocks it well. Keep the runner from advancing. Anthony Matrulis is the batter. Matrulis is the left fielder for Helming's Auto Repair. Pitch misses. High for a ball. 3-0 the count to Matrulis. Pitch in there for a strike, 3-1. Eisenstadt looking to come back from a 3-0 hole. Matrulis fouls that one up into the screen. Count runs full. Runner goes, ground ball chopper up the middle. Ethan Jean has it, throws on to first in time to retire Matrulis. But the runner Maloney was running on the play. It may have been a double play ball if he hadn't been stealing. So one away. Maloney advances to second base. And the batter will be Taylor Music. We'd like to remind you that this telecast on KMVT is brought to you by Palo Alto Medical Foundation. Choose your PAMP doctor today. First pitch to Taylor Music is high for a ball, 1-0. So I was trying to tell you last half inning that Helming's Auto Repair was in first place pretty much from start to finish this year. Colonial made a late run at Colonial Mortuary, made a late run at them later in the season, but Helming's came away with the regular season championship, which means they had to be beaten twice to be eliminated. Everybody else was single elimination. Ground ball to third, gets past Blakely, and then it gets past the left fielder. Throw in towards the plate, misses the cutoff man, misses everybody, and Music advances all the way to second base. So a tough hop to Blakely at third. We'll take another look at it. Ground ball that just ate up Andy Blakely, and then it got past the left fielder, Nathan Martinez. Runner's going to go. They have him picked. He's going to throw to third, but too late. As he did a spin move towards second, but the runner was already taking off for third, and then the throw came too high and too late. And a nice job by Music to go ahead and advance to third base. So one out. The batter is Chris Liang. Liang takes a ball just down for a ball. So Helming's Auto Repair did lose a game in the playoffs, so they come in today a little bit angry. And right there, Liang just crushes one into the gap in left center field. In easily to score is Music. And Liang will be held to a single, but he's got himself an RBI. Another look at it, a hard hit ball that came down in the gap. A good job by the outfield to track it down and hold Liang to a single. So 2 runs in now for Helming's Auto Repair. The bunt attempt pulling back is Josh Takahara. He takes for ball 1. Throw over to first, and back in time is Liang. Throw over again, and again back in time is Liang. Eisenstadt trying to make sure they stay close. Eisenstadt not real fast to the plate, and Helmings will take advantage of that. They're very aggressive on the base paths. Swinging and a miss on a nice pitch. 1-1 count to Takahara. The Helming second baseman. Misses a little bit high. 2-1 the count. Line drive into right field for a base hit. On his way around second, on his way to third is Liang. Takahara is going to try to stretch it into a double, and he does. Nice shot by Josh Takahara. Hit that ball hard. Has himself a double. Puts runners at second and third with 1 out. The batter is Cameron Avery, the right fielder for Helmings. IWF will play their infield in. Foul ball at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Pitch is low, blocked well by Ng. Brendan Ng, a very good defensive catcher. Does a nice job keeping the ball in front of him. Goes the other way. Blakely has it, doubles the runner at third base, and that will do it for the inning. Blakely not aware, but now he is. Yes, he'll hustle in. He took it and stepped on third and got IWF out of the inning. So we have played 2 complete. Helming's Auto Repair is in the lead 2-0. Always love the snack bar here at McKelvey. No barbecue this year, a little disappointing. Hopefully they'll have that back next year because getting hot dogs and hamburgers used to be fun. Nathan Martinez to lead off for IWF. Takes one up and well in, ducking out of the way for ball 1. The Oddfellows will look to rally here. 1-1 the count. New catcher now for Helmings as Ross Avery has come in to catch. Fouled back into the screen, 1-2. Two and 2 the count. High ball 3. Ball 4. So Chelly loses him. He was ahead in the count and then gives up the walk to the leadoff batter here in the top of the third inning. Batter will be right fielder Chris Ty. Takes high, ball 1. Pulls back again, 2-0. Nice job by Chris Ty. He's up there to bunt, but he's only going to bunt at strikes. And he's worked the count to 2-0, and very quickly, manager Matt Nippes is out to the mound, and manager Baldo Martinez, as you see there on your screen, down to talk to Chris Ty. Probably just tell him he's doing a nice job. Only looking to bunt strikes. Chelly from the stretch. Bunt is popped up into the screen. Two and one the count now to Ty. Still a bunting situation, it will appear, for IWF. Takes high, 3-1 the count. Three and two the count as he looked to bunt that last pitch. And went a little too far with it. Looked like it was coming in low. Now the throw down to second base. A great throw by Avery. No slide at second base. And Martinez is out at second. Ty is out at the plate. Another look at it. Strikeout, throw out. And a great job by Avery behind the plate. And Martinez with no slide. He's got to get down there at second base. Cameron Avery behind the plate. My mistake. I thought it was Ross. They didn't give the changes to us when they came in, so I chose the wrong Avery. So then I'm guessing Ross Avery is in right field. Both Averys are on the field now, so it is Ross Avery in right field for Helmings. 1-1 to count here to Jackson Higley. Higley takes high for a ball, 2-1. Fouled up into the screen. Higley flew out to center field in his first at bat. Pops this one high in the air to center field. Drifting back and then coming back in and making the catch is Johnson Koo. And that will do it for IWF in the top of the third. We've played 2.5. It is 2-0, Helming's Auto Repair. Shot of Sherlyn Meacham, who has the courage to get up on top of the KMVT truck to shoot a game, and will be moving to Boston and will be sorely missed by KMVT, as she is one of the top camera people of all time at KMVT and will be sorely, sorely missed. Ross Avery, the batter for Helmings. Takes on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Eisenstadt out to work his third inning. This one's lifted into right center field. And Chris Ty is there to make the catch, calling off Koa Elapides. 1 away. And back to the top of the Helming order we go, and Johnson Koo. Koo grounded out to second base in his first at bat. Pitch is low and in the dirt, gets past Ng to the backstop. 1-0 the count to Koo. Inside for a ball, 2-0. Grounder up the middle. Over to the get there is Ethan Jean. Tries a quick snap throw over to first base and not in time. Johnson Koo with great speed and being a left-handed batter gives him even a bigger advantage. Nice job by Ethan Jean to try to get rid of that in a hurry, knowing that there was a fast runner coming, but Koo comes up with the infield hit. You'll see him just flying down the baseline, but our cameraman was faster right by him. So a one-out infield single by Helmings. The batter is Philip Carey. Throw over to first, and Koo is back in time. Throw over again. This throw higher, and Nick Weems able to come down with it. Pitches down, throw down to second base is not in time. Koo steals the base. Another look at it. Good jump by Koo. Nice slide. Want to know the count to Carey. Popped up into shallow right field, and Chris Ty is there, makes the catch for out number 2. I'd like to remind you that the Palo Alto Medical Foundation is our sponsor here today, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMF doctor today. Mac Chelly, the batter. Chelly takes low and away, ball 1. Chelly grounded out to shortstop in his first appearance, 0 for 1 on the day. Chopped towards Blakely. He has it. The throw across the diamond is in time to retire Chelly, and that will do it for Helmings in the bottom of the third. We've played 3 complete. Helmings Auto Repair in the lead, 2-0.
I was in a fire department training, and I had these shooting pains when they just shot right up into my temples. I went to Palo Alto Medical to follow up with my doctor. He found a heart murmur. It turned out to be an aortic aneurysm, which would have killed me had he not caught it.
I don't really like going to the doctor, but I truly like going and seeing the guy. He's a great doctor, and he saved my life.
Ethan Jean to lead it off for IOOF. He'll be followed by Koa Lapides and Nick Weems. Ethan Jean flew out to center field. His first appearance, he is 0 for 1 of the day, and he fouls the first pitch up into the screen from Mac Chelly. Mac Chelly out to work his 4th inning of action. Takes high for a ball, 1-1. Hit sharply foul. One and two the count. Ethan Jean with a very quick bat. Takes high. Only a 13-year-old. But plays like he's much older. 2-2 the count to Jean. Grounder towards third base, and that's going to get into left field for a base hit. Another look at it. As he got around on it, Liang went to his left to try to get to it and just could not glove it. And it went untouched into left field. First pitch to Koa misses for ball 1. Lapides gives a quick glance back to the umpire, surprised call went in his favor, as was much of the crowd. That one gets past the catcher. Jean is on his way to second base, and he will be in standing up. Two another count. Koa struck out in his first plate appearance. Swings through that fastball. Outfield playing him fairly deep. 2-1 the count. Chelly checks the runner at second. Curveball drops in there for a strike. 2-2. Fastball skips in. Count runs full. Nobody out, runner at second base for IOOF. They trail by 2. Ball 4. So runners at first and second. Batter will be Nick Weems. Weems flew out to left field in his first plate appearance. He's 0 for 1 of the day. Takes outside, ball 1. Line drive, base hit into right center field. Jean is around third. He's going to come in to score. Lapides gets a late break towards third. He might have been able to score if he was running the whole way, but he kind of held up at second base. But Ethan Jean is in off the RBI single of Nick Weems. Another look at it. That one gets down, and then they kind of muff it a little bit. And with that, Lapides advanced to third base. So runners at the corners for IOOF, nobody out. And the batter is the catcher, Brendan Ing. Throw over to first, and Weems is back in time. Back, throw over is Not in time. Nice move by Chelly. Throw over again. Takes high for a ball, 1-0. This is where IWF needs to be patient and make sure they swing at strikes. Throw down to third is cut off, and then it skips away from the shortstop, but Elapides didn't see it. Weems steals second. So runners at second and third, nobody out. And this is the best situation IWF has had all game. Pitch is outside, 3-0. Pitch is low, ball 4. And Ng draws the walk. Batter will be Ryan Buckner. Buckner walked in his only plate appearance, and a walk now would tie this game up. Helmings is going to play for the double play, probably knowing that Buckner is limping a little bit, so the middle infield is back and the corners are up. Pitch is high, 1-1. Not sure if Chelly is tiring, but certainly throwing a lot of pitches this inning. High again, 2-1. Having a tough time getting his rhythm back. Two and two the count. Outside, count runs full. Hits that one sharply, but foul. Full count. Ball 4. And the tying run comes in. Andy Blakely will be the batter, but Blakely got on an error in his first at bat, putting it down the third baseline. He takes high, ball 1. They're going to make a quick substitution as Johnson Koo will come in from center field and Philip Carey will go out to center. I'm sure that means Johnson Koo will quickly be getting warm to potentially come in and pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Chelly ready. Hit towards third. Liang has it, throws to the plate, out at the plate, and there won't be a follow-up throw. Smart move by Avery as Liang a little bit slow getting rid of it. but made sure of the throw to make sure he cut down the run at the plate. So Blakely on the fielder's choice. Let her look at it. Yeah, as you see the throw home, and out at the plate was Weems. So one away, bases remain loaded. Johnny Eisenstadt, the pitcher, is the batter. Throw back, or bluff back towards second base, nothing doing. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Takes low. Ball skips away, and Ing will hold. Avery was very quick to get back there and raise a cloud of dust. Hit hard into left field. Ing is not tagging, and oh, that is a huge mistake. As with one out, Brendan Ing's got to tag on anything in the air. A nice shot. Ing just took off with contact, and that was caught by the left fielder and cost IWF a run. So 2 away. A big break for Helmings, and the batter will be Nathan Martinez. One on one the count. Bases are loaded. Martinez walked in his first at bat. Swings at that one. 1-2 the count. Grounded down the first baseline, but foul. Curveball drops in there for strike 3, and Maccelli dodges a bullet and gets out of the inning, but IWF ties up the game. We have played 3.5. We're tied at 2. Bottom of the 4th inning. Jack Maloney grounds this one towards second base and into right field for a base hit. So IWF replaces or moves their defense around and enters David Gonzalez in at second base, and immediately the ball finds him. Ethan Jean, the second baseman, has moved to left field, and Nathan Martinez has moved to right. Chris Ty is now out of the game. Pitch in there for a strike to Anthony Matrulis. 0-1. Throw over to first, and back in plenty of time is Maloney. Ground ball up the middle right to Higley. He'll step on second, throw to first in time to retire the runner. And a double play. Higley was covering on the play for the steal, and it worked out perfectly for IWF. Another look at it. The left-hander goes oppo and directly to Higley, who just had to step on second and throw on to first to turn the double play. Nice job by the camera crew on the replay. So 2 away, and Taylor Music swings through that one, 0-1. Music is 1 for 1 on the day. He came around and scored the second run of the game for Helming's Auto Repair. Or Helming's Auto Repair, excuse me. Looks to bunt and fouls it. Good idea by Music. He's got good speed and might have caught Ayuf out of position on that one, or unaware, just by surprise and beating it out. 2-2 the count. Full count, 3-2 the count. Number towards second base. He's going to have to hurry, and it's not in time. As Martinez was playing deep, and Music just sort of cue balled it towards second base. Another look at it, and you'll see it was nubbed out there. And Gonzalez was playing deep with 2 outs and just couldn't get it there in time. An infield single for Taylor Music. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And the batter will be Chris Liang. Liang singled in his last plate appearance. It went hard into the left center field gap. Throw over to first, back in plenty of time is Music. I don't think he'll be at first base very long because he's got good speed, and manager Matt Nippes likes to run. Pitch inside for a ball. 1-0. Snap throw down to first, gets past the first baseman, Weems. He may have a chance at third, but they're able to get out there and get to it. Two and 0 the count. Manager Baldo Martinez out to the mound just to have a quick chat with his pitcher and catcher. 2 away, runner in scoring position. Chris Liang, a good batter up there. The coffee break ends. And they're going to walk Liang intentionally to get to Takahara. Takahara doubled in his last plate appearance. So manager Baldo Martinez rolling the dice on that one. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. We are tied at 2. Fouled at the plate, and a foul ball called by the home plate umpire very quickly and very emphatically. 0-1 the count to Takahara. Pitch is low, blocked by Brendan Ing. Nice job by the catcher. Little plays like that that can save the day for any baseball team. Low block gets past him. May have a chance, but no throw. 2-1 the count. Runners at second and third. That's one as you get older in baseball. Sometimes their best throw is to cover second base because the trail runner will sometimes dog it down to second base. And rather than always looking at the lead runner going to third, you may try to get the backdoor the guy at second base because he's just jogging. Low, ball 4. Nobody coming, and the bases are now loaded, so the batter will be Cameron Avery. Avery hit a line shot to Andy Blakely at third base in his first at bat. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Grounded towards Weems at first. He's got it, calls off the pitcher, steps on first to retire the side, and IOOF dodges a bullet in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the 5th. We're tied at 2. Sunny day here in Mountain View, California, as we start the top of the 5th inning. Striding to the plate is second baseman David Gonzalez. He'll be followed by the top of the order in Jackson Higley and Ethan Jean. Low ball 1. Mac Chelly out to work his 5th inning. He struggled a little bit the last inning, but manager Matt Nippes has confidence in his big 15-year-old. Misses 2-0. Swing and a miss. Outside, 3-1 the count. Popped up, foul, and out of play. Full count to Martinez. Excuse me, Gonzalez, David Gonzalez. I want to say Martinez because he's the grandson of manager Baldo Martinez. It's David Gonzalez. Pretty bad when the coach doesn't even know his own players' names. Line drive, drifting and dropping into left field for a base hit. So Gonzalez with a single. Another look at it as Gonzalez with a full count. Sat on that fastball and lifted into left field for the base hit. Batter will be Jackson Higley. Higley pops it up, foul, and out of play. Ground ball towards second base. Throw to second, the on to first is in time to double up Jackson Higley. Good wheels by Higley, but an excellent double play. Turned by Helming as it was a ground ball straight to Taylor Music. He just does a quick flip, and the bare hand at second base by Takahara really made the play. He took it right out of the air barehanded, threw on to first, and just did get Higley. If he gloves that ball, he's not going to get Higley on the double play. So a big double play by Helmings. And Mac Chelly, the beneficiary of that. It's a 2-0 count now to Ethan Jean. 3-0. Gene is 1 for 2 on the day. He hit a fly ball to center and then singled in his second at bat and came around to score one of the 2 IOOF runs. And he takes for a strike, 3-1. Strike 2. Lifts this one foul and out of play. Ball 4, so Ethan Jean draws the walk. Batter is Koa Lapides. 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out, he walked, and he came around to score a run. Token throw over to first. Nothing doing. Ethan Jean easily back in. Didn't have much of a lead on that one. Pitch at the knees is low. 1-0. Throw over to first. Back standing up is Jean. One on one to count. Throw down to second base is wide of the mark, and Ethan Jean steals second. Two and one to count to Koa. On the outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Runner goes, pitch in the dirt, throw down to third base, and safe at third. That was close. Another look at it. I think manager Baldo Martinez hoping maybe that the throw would be errant and steal a run here. Full count now to Koa. And outside ball 4. So he draws his second walk of the day. And the batter will be Nick Weems. Weems 1 for 2 on the day, has an RBI with a single in the right center. And manager Matt Nippes now wants to have a chat with his pitcher. Two outs, runners on the corners. Probably checking the gas gauge there with Chelly, and they're going to make the change as they're going to take Chelly out. And they will bring Johnson Koo into pitch. So we've got a break in the action here in the top of the 5th inning. We are tied at 2.
Take my hand and start a brand new day. And together as one we'll start to see some change.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Johnson Koo now on, the left-hander for Helming's Auto Repair. Philip Carey returns to center field, and Mac Chelly is at third base. Chris Liang becomes the extra hitter. First pitch swinging is Nick Weems. Throw across the diamond is in time to retire to the side, and a nice job by Johnson Koo to come in and get a shutdown inning for Helming. We have played 4.5. We're tied at 2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Panoramic shot there. A little bit of McKelvey. A beautiful park here in Mountain View. Johnny Eisenstadt out to work his 5th inning. Ross Avery, the batter, swings through that 1-0-1. Smacked towards third base. Blakely can't come up with it. Gets into left field for a base hit. So Avery hit that one hard and very quickly past Andy Blakely at third. Another look at it. Made a dive and a stab at it, but couldn't come up with it. Back to the top of the order, Johnson Koo, the batter, throw over to first, and back in plenty of time is Avery. Koo is 1 for 2 on the day. He's grounded out to second, and he's singled and stolen a base. Eisenstadt hits him. And he may be tiring too. Mac Chelly went out in the last half inning, and Eisenstadt will not be long for the world. And a pitching change, it looks like, is going to be made, I believe. And we'll get that for you in just a moment. We're in the 5th, the bottom of the 5th. We're tied at 2. Shot of Koa's family. When you draft Koa LPDs, you get an entire cheering section. Very appreciated. First pitch from Ethan Jean, who has come on in relief of Johnny Eisenstadt, misses well outside to Philip Carey. There's runners at first and second, nobody out for Helmings here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch misses high. Pitch drops in there for a strike. 2-1 the count to Carey. Carey with a good stick. In the top half of their order. And a bunt is down, and it's a beautiful bunt. Ethan Jean's going to have to hurry. He one-hands it, throws it, and gets past Weems in down the right field line. 1 run is in. They ruled it went out of play, and since that was the beginning play, runners go to second and third, but a run does come in to score. So Ethan Jean knew he had to hurry, but he put the throw in the dirt, allowed a run to score, and the batter will be Mac Chelly. Chelly's 0 for 2 on the day. He is grounded out to short and grounded out to third. IWF will play the infield up with nobody out. Runners at second and third, and swinging through it on a hard cut is Mac Chelly. Rule it a hit because there's good speed on the part of Philip Carey. Or actually, I'm sorry, I had it ruled as an error. Sorry, I'm playing with the scorekeeper here, and I actually had it as an error on the throw because the throw beat him. Oh, and 2 the count, and that misses low, 1-2. a 3-2 ball game, and Mac Chelly looking to open up a lead here with a base hit. Infield in. Hits it hard to left field. Eisenstadt can't get a beat on that. Excuse me, that was Nathan Martinez who had moved into left. 2 runs are going to easily score. And the cutoff comes into Jackson Higley. And Mac Chelly gets credit with a double and 2 RBIs. He just hits it hard and knows that it's a bomb. So it is a 5-2 ball game now. They're going to bring Nathan Martinez out as he's hobbling as he come in. Took a ball on the knee earlier in the day. And the injuries continue for IOOF as he comes out. They're going to move Andy Blakely to left field. And Ryan Buckner, who is also hobbling, will come into play third base. The batter is Jack Maloney as we get the defensive alignment straightened out here. Ryan Buckner is now playing third base. 0-1 the count to Maloney. Fouled straight back. Pitches are up to Maloney, and Ethan Jean has probably dodged a couple of bullets because of that. Because you don't want to get the ball up to these guys. They're big and strong. Curveball is a line drive soft liner into center field for a base hit. Throw comes in towards the plate, and on the throw, the runner advances to second base. So Maloney gets credited with a single. David Gonzalez was going over to cover second base and got himself caught in no man's land. You'll see it there, and then tried to react to that soft liner, and there was nothing he could do. Got over his head. The runner did not score. So there's runners at second and third, still nobody out. And this is turning into a big inning for Helmings. Anthony Matrulis, the batter, he is grounded out to second base and grounded out to shortstop, 0 for 2 on the day. Fly ball down the right field line and over into the houses. Over the years, the houses down the right field line have built up quite a collection of baseballs, I'm sure. Curveball is fouled up into the screen. 0-2 the count. Infield in for IOOF. Lifted deep into right center field. That ball is crushed as it will get all the way out to the fence. And 2 runs are going to score easily. And Anthony Matrulis will hold up at second base with a double and 2 RBIs. And another look at it as a great cut. And he knew right off the bat that that thing was going to go. And it's a 7-2 ball game. As Helming is just opening up a lead now here against IOOF. There's still nobody out. Runner at second base. Taylor Music is the batter. Pitch is outside, ball one. Pitch is high, 2-0. Line drive, soft line drive into right field, drops in. Runner holds at third base, but on the throw all the way into the plate, Taylor Music will hustle down to second base. So he's got a single. That's his third hit of the day. Another look at it. Nice job just going opposite field. The pitch was on the outside corner, and he just punched it into right field for a single. Nice piece of hitting there by Taylor Music. And with that, Baldo Martinez will come out to the mound and we'll have a pitching change. So a break in the action here still in the fifth inning. It is a 7-2 ball game. Back door at the snack bar. Not doing a lot of business yet today. 7-2 ball game here. Still in the bottom of the fifth inning. And Ryan Buckner will be the third pitcher of the inning for IOOF, still searching for that elusive first out. Hit hard and foul. 1-1 the count. Ethan Jean went over to third base. Foul tipped. 1-2 the count. Chris Liang is 1 for 1 on the day. He singled and has an RBI, and he's also walked. Ground ball down the third baseline is a foul ball. Ethan Jean, nice job to glove it, and then listened for the umpire. And indeed, it was a foul ball. 1-2 the count. Pitch is low, no runner. Buckner comes in to cover. 2-2. Fouled at the plate. Brendan Ing taking a beating here in the last couple of pitches. Tough kid. He'll hang in there for you. Fouled again. Chris Liang refuses to go down. Inside, and that hits him. And down to first he goes. So a pinch hitter for where's the Cook is the pinch hitter for Helmings, and he takes ball one. The bases are loaded. Two another count. Takahara will re-enter, so Cook will just be a pinch hitter. As Matt Nippes goes to his bench. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Ooh, hits him also. And he'll take his base, and that will drive in a run. So yet another run comes in. Another look. The pitch just rode in on him. Bases remain loaded. It's an 8-2 ball game. Infield is still in, as it has been for about the last 20 minutes, it seems like. The batter is Cameron Avery, and Baldo Martinez is going to make another pitching change. So a break in the action. We're still in the bottom of the fifth, and it's an 8-2 Helming's lead. Cameron Avery will still be the batter with a 1-0 count. The new pitcher is David Gonzalez, so it has officially become a smorgasbord of pitchers for IOOF. So Ben Eisenstadt enters in the number 3 position to play defense. And he is in right field. Two and 0 the count to Cameron Avery. Bases are loaded. Popped up into shallow left field. Eisenstadt coming in and is there to make the catch. Runner tags. Throw comes home and it's overthrown, but a nice job by David Gonzalez to be there to back up. So one away, another look at it. It's a tough sun out there in left field right now, and Eisenstadt fighting the sun the whole way, almost got over his head. Uncorks a big throw, but there you see David Gonzalez backing it up, as that's what the pitcher's supposed to do, and that may have saved a run. Pitch gets past Ing, but nothing doing. The runners hold. So one out. Infield still in. Swing and a miss by Ross Avery. Counts 1-1. Inside 2-1. 3-1 the count. Fouled up into the screen. Might have swung at ball 4. Now has a full count. 1 out. Fouled again. Avery doing a nice job staying alive. Popped up, back, and out of play. Popped up. Buckner might have a chance, but no. Gets out of play. Count still full. So Gonzalez throwing strikes, and Avery doing a nice job fouling him off till he can get a ball he can drive fair. Fouled, out of play. Outside, ball 4. So Koa Elapides is warmed up, and they're going to go ahead and re-enter him this inning. So he goes back to center field. John Andrade is the pinch hitter. He will hit for Johnson Koo. Want to know the count to Andrade. Grounder bobbled, and Gonzalez can't hold on to it. A tough break for the pitcher. Take another look at it. It's an error on the pitcher, as you'll see him try to get it out of his glove. He was looking to maybe come home. The run comes in to score. The bases remain loaded. And the batter is Rivas. Swinging and a miss, 1-1. One and two. Strike 3 called. So 2 outs. Bases remain loaded. And the batter is Mac Chelly. Chelly is 1 for 3 on the day. He's got a double and 2 RBIs. And with a single here, he could potentially end the game via the 10-run rule as we are here in the 5th inning. The pitch is low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Takes inside, 2-0. Three and 0. Three and 1. Three-one pitch from Gonzalez. High, ball 4. Batter will be Jack Maloney. IOOF is got to get an out here because there's no place to put him, and another run will end the game. Hit into left field, a long run for Blakely, but he is there to make the catch, and Ayuf will live to bat again. Another look at it. The fly ball into left, and Blakely with the jumping catch to save the day, and that will take the 5th inning to an end. It is an 11-2 Helming's lead. Business picking up at the snack bar. Better hustle down here now. Brendan Ing to lead it off. Chris Liang now the pitcher for Helming's. Ing takes inside, ball 1. Two and out. Line drive back up the middle for a base hit. So Ing with a leadoff single. Another look at it. Nice job by Ing just to go right back up the middle. Get himself the base hit. Batter will be Ryan Buckner. Chops it out in front of the plate. This will be a tough play. Catcher slides into it, and Buckner will beat it out. So an infield single for Ryan Buckner. And the batter will be Andy Blakely. Another look. It's like a swinging bunt. And Buckner, the pulled hamstring and all, wheels down the first baseline and gets in there. The outside corner for a strike, 0-1. One and 1 to count. 2-1 the count. Fists it foul. 2-2 the count. Nobody out, runners at first and second for IOOF as they try to climb out of a big hole. Curveball misses outside. Full count. Ball 4. The bases are loaded. All great comebacks start very, very slowly. But this will have to be a huge one as IU trails by 9. Matt Nippes chat with his pitcher. I'd like to remind you that our sponsor for today's game is the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMF doctor today. The coffee break is over. Chris Liang remains in as the pitcher. Bases loaded, nobody out. Johnny Eisenstadt, the batter. Eisenstadt has flew out to left field his last at bat. Should have had an RBI, but the runner at third didn't tag. First pitch swinging and fouls that one down the third baseline. 0-1 the count. Outside. 1-1 to count. If you're wearing orange, you just take as many pitches as you can and get base runners. 2-1. You're only going to swing at strikes and be very selective. Takes a long time to come back from a 9-run deficit. Hit sharply. Oh, a nice play by Mac Chelly, and Chelly gets to third in time to double off Brendan Ing. Another look at it, and sharply hit. Mac Chelly beats him back over. Nathan Martinez is the next scheduled batter.
The lineup's all the same still, right? Yeah, except for David.
So Eisenstadt hit the ball hard, but right at the third baseman. And a double play just like that really takes the wind out of the sails of IOOF. Nathan Martinez will be the batter. Takes on the corner, strike one. Takes high for a ball, 1-1. Well outside. Runners hold. A 2-1 count. Swinging and a miss. 2-2 the count. Ball 3, full count. Runners go, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Martinez on strikes. And that will do it for Ayuf in the bottom of the 6th inning. Or excuse me, in the top of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with Helming's in the lead, 11-2. Anthony Matrulis, Taylor Music, and Chris Liang slated for Helming's here in the bottom of the 6th inning. David Gonzalez still on the hill, and Nate Cardoso has gone into right field for IOOF, and right off the bat they test Nate out, and he fields it flawlessly. So Anthony Matrulis with his 2nd hit of the game. And it'll bring up Taylor Music. Music has baffled the IOOF pitching staff all day. He is 3 for 3 with 3 singles, and he's scored 2 runs. Pitch gets away from Ng, as it was a pitch in the dirt, a wild pitch, and advancing to second is Matrulis, putting himself in scoring position. And a base hit here could potentially end the game. Line drive down the left field line. Music around third on his way. The throw comes all the way into the dugout and out, and that will do it as Helming's, via the 10-run rule, another look at it, as right down the left field line by Music, and he ends the day 4 for 4, picks up the RBI there as Anthony Matrulis comes around to score the last run of the game. And there is your final score via the 10-run rule. Helming's, apparently angered after that playoff loss earlier this week, comes out and the last couple of innings just takes it out on IOOF, making a close game into a blowout and coming away with a 12-2 victory. We'd like to thank our producer director Bobby Chastain, our camera crew of Tim Erskine, Sherilyn Meacham, Renee Mendoza, and for all of us here at KMVT. I'm Paul Cunningham. We'll see you next time.